here at the Quincy Arts Association at the gallery, which is located on 1229 Hancock Street, straight across from Quincy College, right in the middle of downtown Quincy. We've been here since 2021, and we have a variety of programs that we do offer. There is a studio located on High School Street, just a little bit further down from just behind the fire station. And we have an exhibit like about every 6 weeks or so. We're currently hosting, or featuring rather, Southshore Camera Club. And we have about almost everything we have here is for sale. And before we get into more details on the Camera Club, I just want to encourage everyone who wants to learn more about art and culture to come and join us. Come on over and join us. You can come and volunteer. There are many volunteer opportunities. But just to focus on Southshore Camera Club, here's Joe to tell you more about that.
My name is Joe Spitz, and I'm with the Southshore Camera Club. The Southshore Camera Club is located in Quincy, Mass. It's been in existence since 1936, so we're celebrating 90th anniversary this year. The club, we go from September to May. We have meetings at the Quincy Point Congregational Church, and so we're meeting about 3 times a month. Starting in December, we'll take it to Zoom. What it is, the Camera Club, it's more of a teaching organization. You know, we have all levels of photographers, whether they're just doing cell phone or doing videos or you know, digital film. It encompasses a great deal of the different photography mediums. And what I find is that if you really want to learn, and you really want to know about photography, no matter what level you're at, if you consider yourself a master or a beginner, the club really helps you get to the next level of what you want. So the way I look at it, there's picture takers, and then there's photographers. And I think what you'll find with this particular display is that you get yourself into a position of being a photography artist. And I think that's what we are going to see when you come into the QArts Gallery. Now, this is our 3rd year with the QArts, and we're really enthusiastic about working with the QArts Gallery, and it's just going fine. I think you're going to love the display. There is about 100 photographs here for sale, and they're all different styles because these photographers have developed their art through the Southshore Camera Club. So we invite you to become a member. What we do is we have experts come in to share how they go about their craft. We have competitions where you can put your work in to have it judged and critiqued. That's very important if you want to expand your capabilities and your skills. And then we have workshops, we have meetup groups. It is the #1 rated camera club in New England based on activities and also membership. So I think you're going to really love it. If you have any interest in photography and you want to expand your skills, this is where it gets it done. As far as artistic styles is concerned, I'd like to introduce a couple of photographs done by longtime member Muffy. Now, Muffy loves to travel all around the world, and she's quite capable of seeing a really nice composition. I would describe her styling as pictorialism. Pictorialism is the very beginning of the photography arts. And it's more of an era, but it becomes more of a style. And as you can see, like on this one, it's a softer style. And it's very painterly-like, and that's sort of Muffy's style, as you can see. So she's very talented, and she's developed her own style. These are my own, and they come from the Basin in Franconia Notch. And if there's one suggestion I could make for anyone that wants to do sort of landscape photography or get involved with photography, is go back to the same spot over and over again. See it under different lights. And what happened to me, these are my abstracts. Now, this is probably about the 5th or 6th time that I've been to the Basin. So when I first get there, I'm doing more traditional kind of shots. But then when I get there again, I start to see things differently. I was seeing shapes with a veil of water coming over the surface of it. And so that would be my recommendation. If we want to do just a quick lesson, if you will, return to the same spot and make it your home course, if you will, because you'll see things that you would not have been seeing before as a first-time visitor.
Hi, my name's Wendy Adams. I'm a Quincy photographer and long-term member of the Southshore Camera Club, which I am a huge fan of, and I feel anyone interested in photography should absolutely join. Best club ever. This is one of my images. It's called Beach Dance, and this was taken down in Hull, and it was one of those ideas, a concept that I had had for a while and finally put it all together. It involved shooting at the beach, but during low tide, because I wanted to get the reflection from the sky in the sand. So obviously it took quite a few tries. We tried all different kinds of things, did lots of moving around, and this ended up being the absolute favorite. I love this image. So I took this image recently during the Tall Ship Parade in Boston. Another great plug for the Camera Club is that I went on this excursion with several Camera Club members. They do a wonderful job of providing lots of opportunities to go out and travel and do things with several other photographers. And if you're a photographer like me, it's difficult when you're with your family, and it's a whole new ballgame when you're with a whole bunch of other photographers taking photos. So I moved all around the boat, tried to find a good location where there wasn't a whole lot of background going on, and I got very lucky and found this great spot and took this image that I really enjoyed, and I had it printed. If you come to the gallery and look at the show, when you look at this image, it has a lot of texture because I had it printed on a special art paper. So that gave it a little bit of an extra oomph.
Okay, hi, my name is Bora Pina. I've been doing photography for over 20 years. Only this past year I took it a bit more seriously, and actually had my own exhibition in here at the Quincy Art Gallery. In here, in this particular show, I have 4 pieces. This is one of them. I usually focus more on getting a different angle on architectural pictures, and as you can see in here, this is in Bucharest in Romania. I try to get an angle to actually show like things are flowing, but at the same time it looks like there's at the bottom there is like ice looking into and having kind of like a vision in itself. So really my inspiration is trying to find a different angle out there to actually show to the world, you know, a different way of looking at things. So this is one of them, and then I can move on to the next one if you would want. In this piece over here, it's the same idea as in the other one, that trying to get a different angle, but in this specific one, I try to align the blue that you see of this statuette with the blue of the water to create this balance of plus minus, or, you know, blue and white controversy. This was actually photographed in Budapest, in Hungary. And what I wanted to show in here, this was actually part of my exhibition, which was States of Water. And in this specific one, I wanted to display that we're all made of water, we all think about water, and we cannot do without water. So this was, in essence, that's what this piece is trying to tell us. And we can move on to the other one, which is an architectural piece as well, in a moment. Yeah. All right, so I actually also do a lot of black and white photography, and I love black and white, whether it is for architecture or any other thing to photograph, that is. In this specific one, in here, there were a few things that I wanted to show. So what you can probably see in here, this looks like concrete. And what you cannot see unless you look really, really close, there is wood. So this is concrete and wood. This particular place in here is the British Art Museum at the Yale University. The architect of this specific building is very, very famous. It's called Louis Kahn, and he was a master of concrete, and that's what I wanted to show. The other thing that I've done in here, I also wanted to play with architectural and materials, which is how can we show a particular material to look like something else. And if you were to look really close in this specific piece, I've printed it in metal looking paper so that you can be confused whether the top of it is actually concrete or is metal. So really trying to play with not just angles, but also how do we make our prints look in such a way to make people wonder about what we're showing in our photography. Thank you.
Thank you to the members of the Southshore Camera Club who took time from their busy schedule to come and talk about their work, their beautiful, extraordinary photographs. We are so thankful to have you displaying your work here. We'd also like to thank our sponsors, all of our sponsors who have kept the Quincy Arts Association running for all these years. I also want to mention that we are a very fun group here at Quincy Arts Association. Very fun, very talented. We're always looking for new members, always looking to teach the skills that we have. I'm Narissa Shurtleff, and I would like to just tell you that I'm also a volunteer here, and that the Quincy Arts Association is run strictly on volunteers. So please join us. We promise you it will be fun, lots of education. We have lots of programs for you to join in. Thank you.